remembrance of a story someone's told you about where they were or what it did for them and how it impacted them?
Oh, there's been so many. A lot of pictures were sent to me. I think the ball hit a young lady on the thigh, but nobody saved the ball. We don't know where the ball is. We know where the bat is and the jersey and all that. But they're just diehard fans of baseball. Um, the Oakland A's used to razz me pretty good when I was a young player. When I came up as a rookie, Sparky and the veteran guys in the Tigers team would say, "Don't listen to those guys. Do whatever you do, don't turn around." So of course I went out there the first inning. What's the matter with Gibson? He's a bum. Of course, I said he's a bum. Hey, Gibson. It didn't matter if he hit a grand slam. They buried you. It was tiring, and I went at it with him. So in the end, justice was done. I didn't really have to chirp at him. Just wait, did it the right way. And, before I retired, I played a game in Oakland. They gave me a shirt and signed it and said that they respected the way I played. And I said, I respected you being misfits too and enjoying baseball. So that was kind of a cool thing. And my parents used to have to fend off criticism because I was somewhat of, what would you say, vibrant with my personality. And I would say, hey, our day will come. I believe it will come. And when I hit that home run and put my arm up, I thought of my parents. There you go. You didn't have to talk back. And to this day, it was a lesson learned. And I believe that George Perlis, Michigan State ex-coach, and the late George Perlis once said, keep your mouth shut, work hard, and good things will happen. And there's a good example right there. I was very fortunate. I was the chosen one. And it's unbelievable. And little did I know until all these years later what it would be, where it would be in baseball history.
Yeah, well, it's right up. We see it all the time in baseball history, to be sure. What's it like for you when you rewatch it and see it again?
It's not quite like it was when I was up there, but I remember very vividly what I was thinking before. Like when they showed me sitting on the bench, I'm walking up to the on-deck circle. I put some tar on there, and then I got in there. The biggest thing I have my scouting report and Mel Didier, the late Mel Didier's scouting report, where it says right in there, Pot, sure as I'm standing here, you're going to see a 3-2 backdoor slider if he gets the pressure. And the rest is history. In my life, I always wanted to come through when it counted, even after I failed. And that's what I promote to this day with people when they're scuffling. Try and put some positivity in there when moments happen, not just to think about it, but remember how it felt. How did it feel when you were around those bases, Gibby? That's the important factor. You can use that later in your life, that feeling. And you're trying to talk yourself into something and you're doubting yourself. You feel that feeling and you believe you can do it. And you're on your way.
Let's talk about how you felt. As you prepared to pinch hit, the body's injured. Like, what hurt when you went up there?
Well, one of the things I was singing an affirmation in the training room when I had the ice on my knee. And I said, when I go out there and the fans will go crazy, I won't hurt. I told myself that. I visualized that. And I felt what it would feel like. So I didn't really feel it. It didn't matter. Actually, didn't send me a card. And I was like, man, okay, here we go, dude. This is the best. I'm trying to be the best. And this is my chance to do my job because I can't play right now. Didn't look like I was going to be much of a factor in this series. And my teammates were supportive all year, and they encouraged me in moments like this. And gosh dang it, if it didn't happen again. That's just plain old fun and reward. And the coolest moment about the World Series, though, is when we were in the parade, because that's a big party. You have the celebration, there's 55,000 people. I won the MVP. That kind of stuff. There's 50 people there, and it was all about me, and I felt guilty because so many others contributed. We had that parade, there was 1 million. What party do you want to go to? So that's kind of what my thought was.
The accounting of the attendance at the parade probably closer than the million that think they were at the game. We talked about you being injured. How's your health now as you deal with the Parkinson's disease that you were diagnosed with in 2015?
I'm well conditioned to combat it, I think, with my years. And you always got a choice you give up. That's certainly not an option. So it's a learning day by day what Parkinson's is, what it does to you and others. And you got to get your fanny up and you got to push yourself. And more activity, the better in my book. You got to practice. Like when I get on TV, I have to make sure I pull out of the diaphragm, and you can hear my voice raising a little bit, and articulate so the fans can hear. Your life changes. You have a new normal, but there's a lot of fun to be had, folks. So join the crowd, and sometimes I need to be lifted up. So come on and lift me up, and I'll try and do the same. That's what it's all about.
You certainly did that 32 years ago. To all those fans that were watching as you hit the home run for the Dodgers against the A's. Before I let you go, we have no Major League Baseball right now. You've managed in the bigs. You've been on the. What would you be doing? How would you be handling your team in this time of waiting and uncertainty?
Well, I think there's rules that you have to follow. I don't know, because I don't read up on too much right now. I mean, I can't even go get a shave or look at that long hair on. It's not on the top of my head. I mean, I'm more worried about everybody that's dealing with this pandemic right now. But I think I'd be worried about what's going on in our country and make sure that everybody was healthy and that they were adhering and believed that they were on board with the experts are saying. And, certainly talk and stay close to them and try and have fun. Because when you manage, it's so much about relationships, and that would probably be what I would be doing with my players. It's just developing a relationship and understanding what makes us all tick together, trying to figure that out. You're going back to that year in '88. Just look at it was 7 free agents or more. Mike Davis, Alfredo Griffin, Jay Howe, myself, John Shelby was there. I mean, we've had a lot of new guys come in there, and Tommy sort of did a heck of a job. Fred Flair and Peter O'Malley. That's magic. It's what you're looking for. You're looking for magic, so you got to dig for it to find it. It's just not going to jump in your lap. I can tell you that right now.
Magic to be sure. Kirk Gibson, one of baseball's touchstone moments. We thank you for your time today. We wish you the best, and know you have a lot of well-wishers all around the great game of baseball for all you've done for the game. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks for hearing what I have to say, and everybody stay positive and lift your friends up. And we can accomplish more together.
Kirk Gibson, good to see you.